Okay, I just had to record this shit. I am in the middle of the craziest run. I'm a little sick. Craziest run of Southperry I've ever had. Um, I just wanted to do a physical one. I did assassin, and I'm trying out a new scrolling method, and it has worked out. So first, let's review the results. Um, so with my, so let me just show the Avenger damage first. 600k, 200k, 700k on crits. Okay, fine. When I equip my main weapon, the range goes from 99 to 139 to 200 to 300, and there's no weapon attack on that weapon. Just overview of the gear. 970 weapon attack on the hat, 835 on the earrings. Nothing's under 3 digits. 338, 127. Great. 1.1 mil, 1.1 mil, and the skills are not optimal. Like, this is not like a minty run, but I feel like it does prove out the scrolling method. Normally, I would want to have Final Cut. I'd want to have a little bit more damage enhancement, but hey, with this late night run, we got a lot done. Now, what did I do to scroll that was different? Usually, I'm a fan of like the traditional wisdom of like Sunny and the rest of the Southperry folks, where I kind of just have the flowchart where I try a large enhancement, and then if that fails too early, black scroll, destructive scroll. Kind of like keeping your losses low until you have a pretty high amount of wins, and then you destructive scroll from there. But I'm trying out these new passives, namely, which one? Infinite Scroll Glitch and the Infinite Meso Glitch and Painkiller. I never used Painkiller before this latest update, or the one that changed it, and then since then I've tried the alternate path to the Meso Glitch once. Not worth it. 0 mesos is crippling. You can't get into Elnath. I live in Elnath. So Infinite Meso Glitch is worth it. Not that the monster shop does much of anything, from what I can see. I have a bunch of these. They don't seem to ever sell for anything. Maybe it's like a multi-day thing, but I don't do multi-day runs. Anyways. Painkiller is worth it, because most scrolls have an expected value of less than half, or expected success rate of less than half. So a lot of powerful scrolls are now just like more often than not better off. Level Leap, better off. Even Attribute Resonance, with a 60% chance of giving 30% to a random attribute. With 2 attributes, you're probably going to be having a negative result at least, like, what, 45% of the time? Like, that's not, the odds are not great on a lot of these scrolls. Large attribute scroll, now gold, because they work every time. So what I do with every piece of gear, basically, is I large attribute, and then I apply the same rules. I genetic recombination. If I get a HP stat at any point, I redistribute it with the attribute because it's multiplied after being recombinated into a new stat. So you can preserve that extra stat bonus by using these averaging scrolls. And so I'll just do like 1 large attribute, maybe 3 genetic recombinations. If it doesn't work, I reset. And with the Infinite Scroll Glitch, you get 33 of each scroll. So these are basically free. It raises the chances of getting a very good run by so much compared to the old scrolling method, which was very time intensive, and you could really only invest in like 1 or 2 pieces. You can get every piece every time with these new passives. So they might be a little overtuned, they might get nerfed, but I'm very impressed with them. And the stats right now, I'm about to go do Pianus. I already did Zachem. Like, I've never gotten to a point in a regular build like this where, yes, I'm over 100, but I am out of stuff to do. Like, every piece requires too much money. That's 16 mil, that's 65 mil, 16 mil, 8 mil, 32 mil. So, if I was to farm enough money from gobies, which dropped like a mil or two per kill, I would overlevel before I could really upgrade anything else. But on almost all these pieces, once you get to like a triple digit stat, level leaps outperform everything else. Unless you have two very highly valued stats, like if I had a luck and weapon attack scroll and there's no losing, then this is slightly better. Because then I could, as long as the delta between the two stats isn't too big, because if it is, then you're losing part of the time when you could be multiplying both stats by 1.2. Anyways, there's a lot of like individual figuring. But I really want to get to Pianus. I've been sitting here talking for 6 minutes. I didn't expect to do that. Anything else? I don't think there's anything else I wanted to say. I'm very pleased with this scrolling method. That might be it. That might be it. I think I'm just going to go do Pianus. Oh yeah, so avoidability. That's what I wanted to talk about. There is an avoidability calculator, and I can't share my screen on that, but it's with the inputs of my character being level 105, Pianus being level 110, his accuracy being 121, and my avoidability being 1890, I have a 107% avoidability rate, according to the Hidden Street calculator. So I shouldn't be able to get hit by Pianus, but we'll see. We'll see how it goes. The Piani, the two Pianuses. Can I hit both at the same time? That's flying down. Okay, so one triple throw is how much? Without Shadow Partner, it's 0.5%. With Shadow Partner, it's a full percent. So it's 100 shots to kill Pianus. So I should get off this little stalactite, because that's the thing that can kill me. Because it can't miss. I'm hitting both at the same time. Yeah, with Shadow Partner I could do this in, I guess 100 hits for both Pianus and stuff. This is probably the method I would take to get a world record if I was going for that. This build, this approach, because it's tough to do damage to two bosses equally with another build like this. And it looks like Hidden Street was right, because Pianus has not been able to hit me. 1.2 mil lines, no magic crash. It's really just purely off of the luck, the 2.7k luck. Wild. Oh. There's a session limit of 10 times for killing Pianus? I'll get kicked out before I do that. But that's cool. Does it say that he'll respawn again soon? I think I made like 6 mil from that. Cool. Well, that was fun. That's it, folks. I just wanted to share that. And I have Ripple... Yeah, 1.3 mil lines. This is a fun one. I would recommend trying this. Goodbye.